Every week, across millions of offices and video calls, the exact same ritual takes place, the one-on-one manager check-in. It is the most common mechanism we have for tracking progress, and yet it often fails to uncover the actual problems holding a team back. The failure usually happens within the first 10 seconds, triggered by 5 simple words. How is everything going? You know the response before the person even speaks. It is a learned reflex. Fine, all good. That reflex exists for a reason. Admitting you are stuck feels risky. For many team members, the fear of appearing incapable overrides the need to ask for help. Because of this dynamic, the default check-in creates a comfortable illusion that the workflow is smooth, while the actual operational friction remains entirely hidden. In a workplace context, the word fine rarely reflects reality. It is a placeholder. Often, fine signals that a team member is staring at a list of overlapping tasks, unable to determine what matters most today. Other times, it means they are blocked, waiting on a crucial sign-off or finance approval. A single stalled task rarely stays isolated. These individual delays act as roadblocks, backing up subsequent steps and draining the organization's broader momentum. When leaders accept fine at face value, they end up managing a fantasy version of their team's workflow, detached from the stalled systems playing out on the ground. Traditional management often focuses on handing out assignments and then periodically checking to see if people look busy doing them. But in modern knowledge work, assigning a task does not create a clear path to execution. There are almost always invisible dependencies. You can see this dynamic in this model. When a project stalls, leaders misdiagnose the problem as a performance issue rather than a systemic blockage. A leader's value increases when they stop pushing through heavy resistance and instead focus on clearing that resistance away. Checking to see if someone is busy is a passive exercise. Effective management requires active intervention in the workflow itself. Bypassing that defensive "I'm fine" reflex requires a slight adjustment in how the check-in is framed. Instead of asking how things are going, ask, "What is slowing you down?" or "What is getting in the way of doing this well?" This specific phrasing works because of the assumptions built into it. It signals that you trust the employee's capability, while acknowledging that structural obstacles are a normal part of the job. This phrasing creates a collaborative environment focused on solving specific problems. It turns a vague status update into a tactical planning session. This shift positions the manager as an operational ally. It moves the focus from grading progress to providing the specific support needed for the team to perform. When prompted this way, team members can drop the facade. They can point out exactly what is wrong, like waiting on that finance approval or needing clarification between 2 competing client updates. The manager then has a clear, actionable mandate. Take ownership of those specific bottlenecks. They can unblock the approval and explicitly define the priority. High-performing leaders prioritize clearing the path. They identify specific tasks making work harder than it needs to be and actively remove those obstacles. When applied consistently across a team, this habit compounds. Removing small daily roadblocks aggressively accelerates the total output of the group. A small shift in language triggers a more productive dialogue. Better conversations lead to better work.